Have you ever lost it during a conversation? I did yesterday, and I told this guy that his website was crap. Now, maybe I could have phrased it slightly differently, but it was the most confusing website I have ever seen. It was copy after copy after copy. I wouldn't mind, but the font was awful, and in font the font was varied. And if you went to click on one of the links, it gave the option of 6 ebooks with appalling graphics with clip art and the sort of thing that maybe a 5-year-old would produce. So I didn't have a great impression of this guy, even though he said that he was a barrister, a retired barrister. So I was completely confused about what he wanted to achieve. And a friend of mine had recommended me to him, and I knew from the off the conversation wasn't going very well. I did ask him, what has this person told you about me? And he said, well, she said you were a PR guru, blah, 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 blah. I said, well, first of all, I'm not a guru. And secondly, I'm not involved with PR. But I don't think that registered, because when I look at the transcripts of the conversation, I've discovered that he obviously thought I was a big PR, because his language after that about editorial and magazines, etc., had somehow clouded his judgment from the off. And I said, well, what is it you want to achieve? He said, I want more word of mouth marketing, more word of mouth, so that people will buy my stuff and give me money. Now that told me right from the offset that he didn't even feature about how he might be able to help somebody. He just wanted the money. Quite cynical. I explained my background. I explained that I focus on marketing strategy, and I'd be pleased to explain what that is. He didn't want to know anything about strategy. He just wanted to know how you get more word of mouth. So I said, okay, what sort of budget have you set aside? He said, I haven't set any money. I'm not paying any money for anything. And his whole attitude was awful. So he expected me. I said, well, I don't work for nothing. And I'd have been more than happy to give him some pointers, give him an outline of the strategy that he should be employing, so that when he goes to whoever else he gets to do the business for nothing, at least he knows how to assess whether they're good value for money. I'd like to think that I'm easy to talk to and that I'm a good listener and I can open up a conversation, and I'm very willing to help people. I wasn't looking for more